Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Now this video is going to be going over some quality of life improvements that Kabam have put into the game. We're going to be going over autoplay. So to start off with, when you're going to a portal or when it's sort of starting off, just click autoplay. Then we're going to find a specific path, which it'd probably be best to do one that I haven't done already. This is on lower content, especially when it comes to doing a lot of the kind of the quick play, or more so when you're doing like the auto fighting. But the quick play is just there. So like hands free, and I can just do that. I can get on with some work whilst this is going on and just let it play out. A lot of times I do find that the auto fight isn't exactly that intuitive and isn't actually that good. And it's actually in some ways feels like it's a bit of a it just like it's bad. Like I'm auto playing now because like I just want to kind of like showcase this for the point of it. If you've got a champion that it's got a high amount of debuffs that are easy when they trigger. Also a champion that is able to damage output quite quickly. Especially, I think like Human Torch would probably be a good option. There's so many others as well that could be great for this. But look, it's not what we're showcasing today. We're showcasing other stuff. The great thing about it is like, again, you don't have to click a lot of the stuff. I think it just runs itself, which is fantastic. This can be very handy when it comes to like going between stuff. Like now, if I'm like, okay, I want to take control of this particular fight. Also, if you're doing like content elsewhere, it does mean that you're able to ramp up that speed, and this actually becomes somewhat of a benefit for those that do want to do the quest if you're doing the more difficult stuff. But yeah, it's just like the pacing is better. So that I'm going to like now, autoplay is gone. Because I took control, I can then click for autoplay to come back. So that's the good thing about it. It's intuitive enough that it will stop autoplay when you're playing, and then, you know, when you finish the fight. Because now I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to take control now, but if this was, say, Uncollected or Cavalier, which well, definitely you're going to have to take your chance, not take a chance, but you're definitely going to have to, you know, do your kind of like, you will have to play out the fight. But this is Master, and this is okay with some of the champions I've got, especially if you've got rank 3 6 stars. If you've got other champions that are 565, and again, as I said, like, you know, high debuff options can be very, very helpful. But yeah, it's like it literally will auto do a lot of stuff. So yeah, the fight's just done then, and then it's a case if the connection's good, come on, Kabam, like, you know, boom, there we go, that auto fight there, and then we're going up to the next fight and the next fight and the next fight, which is good. There's also like a lot of fundamental options I like about this. I will take control again because I just want to like talk about some other stuff. On the right hand corner, bottom right, below me, just like there it is. We've got the autoplay button. We've got boost. So they look a bit more presentable at grab. Not to say it like changes anything, because I think it was like, is it top right or something it was before? Especially when you go into the fight, you got it at top right. It's nice to have these 3 buttons here for like clicking the stuff. Even on the exit, which I'm not going to do now, but the reset button or the restart button allows you to restart the quest as it is. And I really do think that's a nice little quality of life improvement. Also, if you want to change or you want to skip out a lot of the dialogue, there's something that's newly been added in. So if you've seen what Kabam Mike put onto Twitter, now I believe if you go to the cog and you go down to, you got the vibrate on fight start if you want. I mean, that's something that's definitely a problem in Marvel Realm. Skip dialogue for completed quest. So if you've redone the quest, that you don't get all those kind of like scenes again, that's an option for you to, if you're not engrossed in the story, hey, you're not engrossed in the story, but the first time you'll get the story. But if you don't want to get the story when you're doing the 100%ing, then you've got that option as well. So that's a nice little improvement there. But I think it's the auto fight. The auto fight, man, is one of the best things, especially if you again want to like concentrate on your own stuff. Like we're gonna click autoplay there. If you want to concentrate on your own stuff, I mean, for me, when I'm writing guides or say I'm doing live streams, I want to do some lesser content, but I want to at the same time interact with the chat, and it gives me the option of me kind of like not having to concentrate quite so much on doing this quest. It's really handy as well if you want to do like heroic or your lowers, like normal and stuff where you want the units, because that's a big thing as well. People want them units, and we don't have this kind of function in the likes of Arena. So that's the kind of like, well, what's the other alternatives to you grabbing your units? Well, you know, doing the lower quests. Oh, I've got loads of energy. Okay, cool. Well, if you've done everything, then just run some like stuff here on autoplay. See, I can even enjoy a nice coffee, you know, and let this play out just as easy as that. Cheers, by the way. Italian coffee. But yeah, this is just a little video that goes over some of these things. I think this has been a great improvement. I'm glad Kabam are considering quality of life improvements. I think it was something that not a lot of players were expecting to see, but I think that's good. Kabam do a lot of kind of like weird, kooky, and kind of like a bit meh stuff at times. But it's these little things when they kind of develop them from time to time. I think it's good to rejoice. These 2 quality life improvements, allowing you to miss off a lot of the story stuff that can just be skipped through, some of the kind of like cutscenes, and also these kind of like quality of life improvements with questing. I will take control here because the unfortunately the Autofight AI is not exactly the best when it comes to your own AI. Seems like the that's something I think Kabam should really work on with auto fighting, because it can be a little bit not intuitive, which is weird because the enemy AI always seems to be more intuitive than the player AI. Go figure when those things happen. Go figure. But yeah, that has been the video about these quality of life improvements. What are your thoughts on them? Do you like them? And do you want to see more things like this in future? Do you want to see like autocomplete more in stuff like this, especially for lower content like heroic and normal? Because that's the thing as well. Autocomplete is somewhere in the other types of interactions with the dailies, but it's not just yet here with events. But would you like to see that? Put in the comment section down below. Also, the whole process around restart is actually really effective, especially if you're looking to grab yourself like loads of health potions. The whole kind of process of like, if you've got like some key champions, whether or not, you know, you rock certain synergy to repeat the Winter Soldier fight to grab those health potions all the time, which I've been doing a little bit today in order to kind of like stock up for doing some content. Also like training myself on Ghost, because I have just ranked up Ghost. So it's been nice to kind of like do a lot of the content on repeat to grab myself some health potions, because look, I want to kind of stock up on my potions, my units and stuff, but as well have a bit of fun with Ghosts, because like look, at the end of the day we all want a bit of fun with some key champions, so I might as well just have a bit of fun with Ghost and repeat some content. Especially when stuff like that happens, that's the big nice, isn't it? Either way, repeating, grabbing those health potions can be great. So, so yeah, you can at least kind of go to exit, restart, back in again, repeat, repetition, grab them, keep going. Sometimes you don't get them, sometimes you do. I think I just like prefer doing that as opposed to anything else. Either way, this is just like a great thing to have this restart, and I hope that Kabam do challenge themselves to add more things in the future, just to kind of like help out the grind, and also for those that are free to play, it's a great opportunity to like repeat the content and grab some stuff. And yeah, I just really like restart. I think that's it's really good for so many things. And also check out some other content posted up there. I might be doing a video on Nova, maybe one on Crossbones today. If not, I'll be doing a lot of preparation work for tomorrow, and as well all these new quests that are going to be coming in, and guides and such like. So look out for that. Lots of grind guides, and we'll have the Cavalier cheat sheet 3.0 coming very, very soon. So thanks, and see you all very soon. Bye bye.